What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? It's Blue Don Dada. Don Dada is murder. And today we got a weird reaction, bro. I don't this was trending or something. It says I got divorced over Yugioh. I have no response towards this. Didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh. I never had the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but Blade Blades, hey, you can speak on me with that. Hey, I play, let it rip. Don't stop and fight the battle. Don't stop and miss the battle. Something like that. Hey, but I don't know, but we gotta get into this.
Let me just say it straight out the way. I am no longer married, and I'm divorced. When I met this woman, I told her about my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. She hated it. She didn't like it. She said that, hey, you can do something better with your life. You should go back to school.
Whoa!
You know what I did? Back in 2016, I sold all my equipment. I sold my YouTube channel. I sold all my camera stuff. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. Maybe it's time for me to do something better with my life.
This is why love is blind. When you attach to someone, they just wanna bruise your mind. You get some loose screws. You should never listen, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? If you doing good on YouTube and everything, she talking about you should do better than go to. That's not your girl. She should love you. She should love you for who you are, bro. What the heck?
And that at that time, what I had was very special. At that time, something that I chose to do, YouTube, I had something going on. Even though I had some drama and stuff going on before and I shut down my channel a few times, I had something that I completely gave up. I gave it up because someone said, hey, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on.
Bro, you don't have to listen to them, though.
There's gotta be something more for your life. And I sold all my stuff.
You crazy.
For a woman.
You crazy.
And she's no longer here. And this problem persists. She told me at that time, hey, you want to meet my mother? You need a car. Because I didn't have a car at the time. I was doing YouTube. I was working from home. I didn't need to drive anywhere. Yes, YouTube is what I did for a living. It's how I paid my bills. And I was street performing also. How did I street perform? I just catch the bus 20 minutes down the street, played my horn, went home. I never needed a car.
That's hard. That's so dope. If you like it.
You have to go back to school. You have to exercise. You have to get your degree. You have to do something better with your life. Even though I explained to her, this is what I chose to do. A woman comes in your life and try to tell you the plan that you chose for your life is wrong.
All right, y'all. Back. My fault.
I choose to say, you know what? Maybe she's right. And I took a chance. I said, you know what? I'm going to give this up completely.
What?
Like for good.
Bugging.
Sold the channel's jobber. Sold all my stuff. Tried to go back to school multiple times. There's some... I don't want to say that I can't finish school. But it certainly feels like I can't. First, I don't know what it is. And every time I talk to people, they just think that everything I say is just an excuse. You are a grown man. You are an adult. You can do it. It's like no one can see it from my perspective. It's like I am always wrong. When I study, what I do? I fall asleep. What do they say? Hey, you're lazy. You're procrastinating. You're choosing not to do this. And I'm like, that's got to be something wrong with me. When I come to school, study it, and stand on top and focus,
no, it's not you.
Can't do it. And I try, and I go back to school, and I pay all this money, and I pay all this money, and I pay all this money, and I fail, and I fail, and I fail, and I fail.
It's just not you.
Has always been there for me, and I've always been great at it. People say that, hey, they try to test me. They say, hey, you know music, right? You know this person? No. Do you know this person? No. You know this person? No. Well, how are you a musician? I also get people say to me, hey, what key is this in? I say, I don't know. They say, well, how are you playing? How are you a musician? How do you play so well? I am not the type of person who is book smart or knowledgeable. I don't know things.
Okay.
But I know how to do things. I know how to do things physically.
Right.
In a creative way. I'm not the type of person who retains things and hold on to things, who can read a book and then take a test, pass it, and go on. That's not me. I am a creative-minded person. Anything that involves creativity, I can do.
So you're not limiting yourself.
Where people are like,
you're special, bro.
You ever thought about going to school? No, I tried. It doesn't work. This is all time together.
Hey, I went to school too, bro. It's bull. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Regardless, you still gotta pay them back. Regardless, if you do the 4 years or not. If you didn't have to pay them back after the 4 years, you know how many people would go to college? Hold on, I don't even know what that was. It was a piece of land. But anyways, bro, it felt like a scam genuinely, bro, because regardless, you have to pay it back. Once you sign that it's like a contract. You sign it, you pay it back, and you're not guaranteed the job. And then you doing all this hard work. Imagine you just don't get the job. That's a waste of time.
I met the parents.
But it's a possibility that you get a job. Like, you know.
What do you do for a living?
Especially in the more important
I had
factors
to tell them
that we need.
I am a musician. I couldn't tell them I was a street musician. I am a musician. Then they said, hey, you have a degree? I said, I don't have a degree. My ex-wife parents did not speak to me for 2 years and told her not to marry me.
What?
I don't have a degree. What sense does that make?
A paper?
So I give up this YouTube thing. I give up my entrepreneurial things. I try to do something that's not innately a part of my strengths at all because I'm thinking I'm in love to do something for somebody to prove something. And this continues on through the marriage.
That's where you messed up at.
She says, hey, you need to find a hobby. I'm like, oh, let me play Yugioh again. So, last year, I start my channel up again. I buy my channel back from Java. Like, oh, she gave me the okay to go into a hobby. You know what she said? You're spending too much time playing those cards. It's either the cards or me. She literally said that. I'm like, you just said I need a hobby. I get into a hobby.
Peace! What do you mean?
What is it?
You can leave.
What do I do? She says, why are you into those cards so much? I said, hey, I need to make a video about something. And I haven't played this card game for 2 years, on and off. How can I make a video for my subscribers about something I have no knowledge of? And I try to explain it to her, but she don't get it. She thinks it's just cards you pick up and you just play like Uno. It's not that way. Every 3 months, a new set come out, new stuff come out. I can't make a video about something if I don't know what it's about. I can't start my channel back up and just start making videos. I have to be in it. I have to learn about it and learn what's going on.
You can't just do that,
She hated those cards. She literally cried because of those cards. And people say, hey, priorities, man. It's your wife or, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But then I'll be back at that point where I'm giving up things that I like.
It's pointless.
Things that's a part of my life for someone else to feel happy. And I feel miserable in the process. I'm sitting there watching all these YouTubers come out and make videos and do all this stuff. They're traveling. I'm like, that's what I used to do. I love that. I miss that. Why can't she come along with my journey instead of scrutinizing me? And then that's money gone from me. It's not about the money, but that was money gone from me. Then street performing. I said to her, hey, I don't want to move away from Baltimore. You may be thinking, why? That's where my home base is. My gigs, my performances, everything. Keep in mind, I didn't have a job. Like, when I say I don't have a job, like a real job. A real job is, you know, going in 9 to 5. I didn't have a real job for over 10 years. It was YouTube and playing my horn. That's how I paid all my bills. So when we got married and we moved out to Baltimore to somewhere else that I didn't want to be, she said, hey, how come you're not paying the bills? And I was like, what? I have a job. I have a 9-to-5 job. I don't make enough from this 9-to-5 job to pay all these bills. Before then, I could street performing in YouTube. I made enough money off of that to pay the bills. Now I'm working 9-to-5 all day long, and that's not a complaint because there are people who do that. But I had something that most people wish they had. Most people wish they can go out, make some money, pay their bills, and have all day off.
People do wish that.
That was a gift. That was something. That was something that I had. Now, you can take this video as me complaining, crying, I messed up. It is all of that. It is true. I am complaining. I am hurt. I made some mistakes. I did some dumb things.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And you're right. It is my fault.
I've been in the same situation, but different circumstances, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I understand how he feeling, bro. I understand how you feeling, bro. You trying to make that one person happy no matter what, regardless, bro. You're not even thinking about yourself. You think about that person first. And that's the first mistake you always got to think about, bro. You got to validate your feelings. And you also got to realize, bro, what you doing, what you love, don't give up. Don't give that up for nobody. What the heck? Don't do that.
I chose to sell my channel. I chose to give up this thing, not realizing, say, you know what? This is my YouTube channel. This is my life. You can't come into my life and dictate to me and tell me what's better for me.
Exactly.
Because you don't see it from my perspective.
Exactly. You
And they
cooking
get
now.
mad at me when I lose all of those things that I can't do, and I can't do what you think I should do. I've never been that way. It's like you're trying to tell me to walk or run a lap or a race with no legs. You're trying to tell me to do something that I innately just cannot do. And when I say I can't do that, it's just an excuse. So I'm moving out. In 2 weeks, I'll be moving out. I'll have my own place again. I'm starting my life over.
Okay.
And you guys know I couldn't make videos when in the house. The only time I can make YouTube videos is when she's gone. And you might be thinking, well, why is that? She would come in here from her room and say, hey, you're too loud. Hey, I'm trying to read. I'm like, wait, what? I gotta talk. I gotta make a video. I'm disturbing her. And yes, I'm venting and I'm ranting. If you stayed this long, thank you. If you didn't, it's okay. But I needed to get this off my chest because it was brewing. I am deeply hurt. And I hurt myself.
Yeah.
I don't blame her at all. Everything that I've chosen to do.
You did it to yourself. I understand.
It's because I wanted to do it. I wanted to make someone happy. I thought I can be that person for someone else, and I thought I can do it. I thought I can get away from YouTube and Yugioh and street performing. I thought I can go back to school and pass and get a real job and make some good money to pay all my bills. I thought I could be that man who could do those things. But the truth is, I have special gifts and talents that other people wish they had to be able to pay and make money and do things in ways people wish they could. Mm-hmm. It's ironic, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's ironic that I wish that I can go to school and work a 9-to-5 job all day long and pay all my bills. It's ironic that I want to do what people hate to do. They hate to go in and live a mundane life. They hate that. They want to have their own business. They want to make their own money. They want to have their free time. I had that. I had that.
You did.
Literally, I would work 3 hours a day, and have enough at the end of the month to pay all my bills and do whatever I need and travel. But that wasn't good enough for the person I was with.
Man, forget her!
What if you didn't make enough was the question. What about medical bills? What about this? What about that? What about retirement? What about all the stuff? I truly want to do YouTube full time. not for a living. Yes, money comes along with it. And yes, my channel is dead. But I'll do it as a hobby because I like doing it and I can't give it up. I've made a video about not giving up before. I said I would never give up. I just can't. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I enjoy being with my friends and doing those things. Even at this age, even 15 years later. I'm done. Thanks for watching. You can leave a comment.
Hey, man, I don't know, bro. You know what? Keep your head up, man. Keep doing what you love, bro. That's all I got to say. We out.